Yo, what up, Jamie? Jamie, I'm trying something. I need you to let me know how it sounds. How's it sound? Is it too loud? I can turn my mic down a little bit, but I'm trying to drop board. I don't know if I love this, but I'm hoping that people will be happy. I'm trying to get it back, man. I don't like this one because you can't edit this stuff, and it only has like 45 drops. I've tried to order some. They're too... Just need to figure out where to download good tracks. So, what up, everybody? Not bad. We'll keep working on it. I'm trying to find one on the computer, or that hooks into my computer sound. I don't know. Maybe I need to get a... What up, Rob? Maybe I need to get a hold of like a computer person and be like, come set up a soundboard for me. I like having it, right? What do we got here? See? Makes me happy to hear it. Here for the vibes. Yeah, Tony's in here. Come on now. I'm going to go ahead and open this case. Tony's going to be bringing more of the basketball vibe when we do the whatnot. I like it. But amongst many other things. I'm sure he's a big football guy too. But he probably will not be doing the baseball stuff. Will he? All right, here we go. We got to figure out what we're going to do, what boxes we're going to use. I'm going to put these up here. It's a 3-box quarter case break. We're going to start with a 1, 2, 3 to the top, 4, 5, 6 to the bottom. We used to have all those, man. We used to have all those, but now we're stuck with a little cheapy soundboard for now. All right. All right, let's roll the dice. 6 bottom. 1, 2, 3 to the left. 4, 5, 6 to the right bottom. 6, 3, and 6 and 3 gives us this right here. No, wait. Was the second roll 3? That would be the left because we did a 6 would be the bottom. Got to rewatch it now. I was too worried about the damn soundboard. Let me just see it. Hold on. I'm going to confirm. I think it was 6 and 3, which means bottom left. First was a 6, so the bottom. Second was a 6. We did 2 6s. That's crazy. I've been playing my Monopoly with my kids. They're digging it. My wife, who's not a Monopoly fan, is digging it. All right, let's do it, guys. It is time. That's funny. That's the Undertaker bell. What do they use for taco? That's too close. I just downloaded this one. I was trying to record sound bites, but I think maybe get a better microphone. Every day I'm adding something, doing something different. Last week we worked on the look of the screen. I like it. Still working on that a little bit, fine tuning. Tony, you going to the mall show this weekend? I'm gonna be hitting that up right away in the morning. I'm excited to actually go to it. Gonna try to buy some singles. Last week's show was not for singles, although I did buy some wax. Let me brighten this up a bit. See how this looks any better. Brody Brecht, Ethan Salas, George Lombard, Braden Montgomery, and our swatch card, Jacob Mizorowski. I'll tell you what, this is very, very different vibes than what we did with Bowman. Although that one Bowman out of 5 we pulled was like a $300 card. I was the only one we saw comped yet. I think someone said like there's like fast scanners to use for real cheap ones with AI listing. I was reading an article on it, just like how cheap card, if you're not using these scanners for cheap cards, that's the way to go. You can list hundreds an hour, because they said that's where to make a lot of the money now. Cade Horton, Ryan Johnson. How about a Chipper Jones red out of 149? What's the wow for, Jamie? That card that I just said about? Bo Jackson certified. And Wyatt Sanford. I'm telling you, I'm gonna pull up some like just cards. Like, I know, I was talking to Doug. He wants us to keep doing them as PYTs. The problem was I had to discount so many teams. Like, I offered discounts to people who already had teams in the break, honestly, to fill it. And I ended up losing on that break. And I don't really want to do that for another one. So it may have to be randoms. I'd like to do them as PYTs. But randoms kind of are fun, too. If, you know, you take the chance, there's some high-value cards you can get out of there. Matt Shaw, rookie for the Cubs. But it's $1,000. Yeah, you almost have to be doing that as like a consignment. Oh wait, did I do it wrong? Connor Griffin, I did all these. JD Dix, Tongue. All right. Yeah, I figured. Like, there's. Well, Tony, what we need to do is maybe see about splitting one since we're close enough. There's our first auto. I love the looks of these two. Sung-Chi Cheng. Diamond Action. I nailed that name, dude. I know I did. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, going out to Tay Taylor. Sung-Chi Cheng. We just started, man. We're only 3 packs in, but we did get 2 of our hits already. For Pittsburgh. Those cards look so good. Those horizontal ones there. Hae-Sung Kim. Nick Kurtz rookie. And how about a Chase Burns numbered out of 125 going out to the Reds. Like the looks of that parallel. And this is what I like. A lot of color in here. West with the 101 guess. Yeah, just for you guys who don't know, make sure you get those 101 guesses in. How many of you guys, like, maybe I'll put a poll up here because these are the people that are in watching, that are in break, and we got 13 people. I'm going to put it up after this one. Jordan Lawler, Jackson Chourio out of 199, Vlad Guerrero, and Cade Horton. All right, so I'm going to put a poll up here that says, for Bowman Draft, one box random, one box PYT, because I can switch it from 2 boxes so that you can switch it up. Or be honest if you're not going to get in, because that way, or I want to see that we're getting votes on this. So you can vote. I won't get in either way. You're not offending me. I'd rather know, like, hey, that's just not my product. I know who voted first. Jackson Chourio, Travis Bazzana. We have the Hae-Sung Kim, Frank Thomas, and how about Walter Yannick for Houston out of 125 Concourse. Man, that just looks such a good card. Out of 4 votes, it's 3-1 on the PYT, 3-2 now. So it just seems like maybe I told Dougie maybe we'll try one more 1-box PYT. Mizorowski, James Wood. Oh, that's sharp looking. There's a Chase Burns. How about Heston Kjerstad at a 199 Premier level? Man, I love the design on these. These are sharp looking cards. Yeah, I think that was Doug. After 6 votes, it's 4-2 for PYT. So I'll try a 1-box. I said I'll probably change the pricing mechanics of it a little bit. Now that I've seen the product, I see where it goes. George Brett, Slade Caldwell, Rhett Lauder, and Ricky Henderson out of 75. It's a sweet one. Concourse. Love the color in this. Yeah, what up, Jared? Yeah, there's a mall show this weekend at the Susquehanna Mall. Same as always. I'm sure it'll be mostly gaming stuff, but the baseball or the sports stuff has picked up a little bit. And then the next week, the weekend after this is a NOLA. That's a fun show. Really hot, but fun. And then I'm doing the one in Lewisburg then the week after that. Slade Caldwell. Roger Clemens numbered out of 99. With the numbers, Roger Clemens going out to Boston. Red Sox going out to Hitman. What up, Hitman? A little rocket for you. Nobody voted I won't get in either way. That's cool. 6 votes. Roger Clemens, Seaver King, and Roman Anthony with the throwback. Boston. This is going to be our other hit, I think, unless it's a filler card. It is a filler card. Mize, Cam Smith, Chase Burns, rookie multicolor. Sharp looking card going out to Cincinnati. Mizorowski. The Red Rocket. Dude, you should hear the things that are going on in the circle of like the Bills fans right now. I think there's literally contempt for Brandon Beane right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's outcry to just have him fired. Dontre Willis. Ooh, what's coming up? Rogers Hornsby, and how about a Johan Santana for the Twins at a 75? Kyle McDuffie. Johan Santana at a 75. Huh. There we go. Box 1 down, but it's not. I like the product already. I liked it last year, but this is. I can see why there's a lot more hype around this year's. Yes, very, very thorough signature. Jamie, I agree. All right. Box number 2 is underway. Let's go. We'll get a better soundboard. I'm trying, though. I'm trying. The key is... That's the third one I downloaded this week. Figured I'd see how it at least sounded on the mic. Aiden Miller, Galen Culpepper, Ramirez, Tommy Troy, and how about Marcelo Mayer out of 149 premier level going out to Boston. Another one for the Red Sox. It's going to be Hitman. Hitman getting some... I know, where is Corey? Hope he's all right. I haven't heard from him in a while. As a matter of fact, I sent him his tracking from packages while I haven't heard from him. Usually he at least says something. Chase Burns, Blake Mitchell. Just looks different on that one. But Kyle Teal for the White Sox. Going to be Nathan Long. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Anthony. Not a chance. That would be awful. If Tomlin's our coach, I mean, look, I can grow to like him if he brings us to a championship, but it's not who I want at all. Mayer. And Pee Wee Reese. There's the kid. Cole Emerson, Ken Griffey Jr., Churio, and George Lombard multicolor. Ozzie Smith. Still no autos out of this, and we had our patch card already. Ooh, something coming up white, usually short print. Albert Pujols, Vlad Guerrero, Ivan Rodriguez, Pedro Martinez. How about Nick Kurtz, rookie white out of 99, going to the A's. Scott Ripley with a nice one there. I know Tomlin keeps saying he takes a year off, and I'm just curious if he wants to be courted, because his name keeps coming up, and I feel like if his name keeps coming up, that means he's answering the phone calls, right? But it's kind of like I want to be able to just say no. There's a Sasaki, Brady Ebel, and then Vlad Guerrero out of 25, going out to the Angels. Scott Baldwin with a nice tie-dye there. That's taking over on this one. I'm glad Tomlin's taking the year off now. I'm just so irritated with Beane. It's hard to even get excited for a coach when I don't trust our GM and our football operations guy. Miguel Cabrera out of 49 there, going out to the Tigres. That's going to go out to Brett. Brett, I believe, a Tigers fan. Maybe not. Maybe he's a Twins fan. All right, we got something coming up here. Jacob Wilson, Slade Caldwell, Seaver King. There's a Griffey multicolor, the kid baby. Slade Caldwell for the D-backs going out to Johnny. Did he try to trade them? Numbered out of 49 on that too. Let's go ahead and bump that one up a little bit there. Yeah, this product's nice. We're going to do another one of these just like this tomorrow. Seaver King, Cash Mayfield, Brady House, Kyle Teal Rookie Prism, and a Christian Campbell. Yes, there are prisms in this, not refractors. Dylan Drilling, Andrew Painter, Matt Shaw, Brody Brecht for the Rockies, orange out of 49, and a Ricky Henderson there. Well, aren't you glad you kept them now, Johnny? What a great product for $20 for a 3-boxer. It's nice to be able to be back to those kind of prices. There's an Ethan Holiday. Jonah Tong out of 199. And how about Bryce Rayner, Diamond Action for Detroit. The Tigers out of 75. Brett coming in hot. There you go, Brett. Bryce Rayner for Brett Bezos. Jonah Tong there going out to the Mets. The blue numbered to 199. So it ended with 6 votes. If anybody else would like to vote about Bowman tomorrow, but as of right now, I will try one box PYT, see how it goes. Chandler Simpson, Will Clark with the multicolor. All right, box 2, not bad. 2 numbered autos, an numbered RPA, a numbered auto, bunch of short print cards. Last box on the select. Glad I got some of this. And it's funny because I think Wes told me how sharp it was looking, and Nate Long, who's a Topps Bowman guy, told me how good it was looking. They're just more fun rips. I'll be honest too. The more that Fanatics takes over, I truthfully believe there seems to be more of a trend of people getting into the on license when Bowman's $700 for a hobby box, Bowman draft, and $1,000, $1,100 for a super jumbo, and their products are getting more and more expensive. Some people just want to enjoy the cards again. Oh, here we go. Edgar Quero for the White Sox. Nathan Long. He was at baseball practice, but he was able to get in through messages. Wish we could do select football. We may be able to next year, once it's on license. Maybe we'll get to that. I mean, because it's the same thing as this, right? If it's not numbered or not licensed, I mean. Hey, there we go. Paul Skeens out of 125. Pirates, Tay Taylor. You guys, my understanding, and I believe this to be true. I'm pretty certain. If anyone else has information on this, the reason Panini's dumping everything in February, so in February you have Select, Prism, National Treasures, Flawless, just a couple other ones, okay, is because starting March 1st, they can no longer release new products. Topps takes over March 1st of this year. So you're going to see probably their first couple products be released March 1st of this year. There's a Nick Kurtz. Travis Bazana numbered out of 149 there. That being said, it doesn't mean that Panini doesn't have a plan in place to release other products later this year that will look different, hopefully cheaper. Because the way Fanatics is going, I mean, Topps Chrome is going to come out. It's going to be $800 a box with one auto in it. I just don't know with the class that football's been putting out there if we can afford to do that. We'll try. But I'm not going to completely bankrupt us chasing, rookies that aren't going to pay for itself. Out of 125, Bobby Witt. But even vet stuff in the first year of like Topps Chrome could end up doing pretty well. We'll see. Noah Schultz, Rhett Lauder. Hold on here. Roger Clemens, Michael Young, Noah Schultz, Rhett Lauder. And we had the Pablo Sandoval out of 75 for the Giants. Is the Denver New England game going to be the most boring AFC Championship game ever? And I don't say that because I'm bitter about the Bills. I say it because of the Bo Nix injury. They brought in... did you hear the quarterback that the Broncos brought in? Who's the one that used to be on the Cowboys? The quarterback, Cole Emerson here. And James Wood numbered out of 99. Oh, what's his freaking name? Someone tell me. But he's not playing this week. But if they do get to the Super Bowl, there's a chance that they could switch it up. Oh, what's his name? Ooh, what do we got up here? Tommy Troy, Salas, Lombard, Braden Montgomery. How about Connor Griffin? 2 out of 10. Boom, baby. There we go. That's a nice one. Tay Taylor. Yeah, Danucci. Danucci. It's a nice card there. Out of 10. Theo Gillen, Marcella Mayer, Bubba Chandler, and there's a Griffey certified. Yeah, could you imagine there's just like the defense just falls out, Denver goes, and Danucci or Jarrett Stidham are your starting quarterback for the Super Bowl? The NFL will never, ever let that happen. Understand that. And people will be like, it's fine that the NFL intervened and the officials were horrible because we did not want to see Danucci or Jarrett Stidham at QB for the Super Bowl. But I feel like it's fitting for the halftime show. Roy Campanella, numbered out of 199. Little Paul Skeens phenomenon insert there. Cole Emerson. Frank Thomas. Sugano. Baltimore rookie. And then Hagen Smith. And it almost be kind of funny, right? Like, Sam Darnold versus Jarrett Stidham. Like, if you go, like, think about the realm of that happening, like, the realm of possibility of that happening isn't far out there. Like, it's a long shot, but there's only 4 teams left. So Denver upsets, Seattle wins, and we now have a Sam Darnold, Jarrett Stidham Super Bowl. My golly, could you imagine that? Cash Mayfield, Alex Rodriguez. That would be... I kind of am rooting for that now. Just a little bit. Just for the sake of, like, the 2 weeks leading up to the Super Bowl. We get to hear press conferences from Jarrett Stidham and Sam Darnold. Paul Skeens. Bubba Chandler. And how about Frank? Dude, that looks so cool. Like a color match on there for the White Sox. Hot Stetler didn't beat the Bills. Hot Stetler. Oh, you talking about back in the day? All right, here we go. Paul Molitor, Cole Emerson, Rivera, and it's going to be James Tibbs. Oh, good old Tibbs for Boston. Boston Red Sox. Jamie, you hit a few things here. Not a bad $20 3-boxer. I will take that one. Let's go ahead and recap it here. We had another vote for the 1-box BYT. We are going to switch it up tomorrow. I'll adjust some pricing and see what we can do there. I may have been low on some teams, high on some others, so we'll adjust. All right, some of our just like ones I top loaded that are not numbered, but that parallel: Matt Shaw, Chase Burns rookie, Ken Griffey, and Sugano rookie. Bunch of sleeved up stuff too. We won't recap that. Here's some nice numbered stuff. Chipper Jones out of 149 for the Braves. Chase Burns for the Reds out of 125. Churio for the Brewers out of 199. Walker Yannick for the Astros out of 125. We had the Yersted for the Orioles out of 199. Henderson for the A's out of 75. Clemens for Boston out of 99. Mayer for Boston out of 149. Cabrera for the Tigres out of 49. Brody Brecht for the Rockies out of 49. Jonah Tong for the Mets out of 199. Travis Bazzana for the Guardians out of 149. Bobby Witt for the Royals out of 125. Sandoval for the Giants out of 75. We had the James Wood for the Nats out of 99. And Roy Campanella out of 199 for the Dodgers. We had some other numbered cards here too. How about Paul Skeens for the Pirates out of 125. Nick Kurtz, rookie for the A's out of 99. Tie-dye Vlad Guerrero for the Angels out of 25. And Frank Thomas, like color match here on the white and black, looks super sharp. 34 out of 99. Our swatch cards were James Tibbs for the Red Sox. That was numbered out of... That one is not numbered. Kyle Teal for the White Sox out of 99. Mizorowski for the Brewers, numbered out of 99. Then we have our autos here. Love these diamond action autos. Edward Cuero for the White Sox. And then Sung-Chae Cheng for the Pirates. Nah, Fools just tore up, man. That was different. He was the man. Slade Caldwell for the Diamondbacks. Numbered out of 49. 32 out of 49. We had the Johan Santana for the Twins out of 75. Diamond Action Bryce Rayner for the Tigres out of 75. And this Connor Griffin for the Pirates, 2 out of 10. I'll tell you what. I'll take that all day on that product. I love it. Better than the people think. I'm not disagreeing that Stidham's not good. I think some of these guys sit back in the shadows and they're ready to go. They're in the NFL, and he's been in the NFL enough years that he has something. So I don't disagree with you, Tony. But the guy has literally had 5 starts. Like, it's just he doesn't have the experience. And to go in with a team you haven't really had a lot of snaps with this year, and have to jump in an AFC Championship game in that environment. Now, they are home, which is helpful. And I don't think that the New England D is that amazing. Not like it's like Houston where they're going to be bringing insane pressure the whole time. So I'm with you. It could easily happen. Instead of versus Stafford, that would be wild. For my kid's sake, I want Seattle to go. But if it's New England, I told him I'll sit with him, but I don't know if I can watch New England in a Super Bowl for Buffalo after Brady left. It just can't happen. All right, guys, the votes are in. I'm going to try to do Bowman 1 box tomorrow, but we're going to do another 3 box of this. This is fun. I like it. All right. We out of here. It's time to go. Game over. I'll work on the soundboard. I love y'all. Stay classy.